Okay guys, we are back in Forza Motorsport 5. We are about to wrap up the Sport Compact class, or series, and we're hopping into early Sport Compact, very similar to obviously modern, except older. Anyways, if you guys could hit that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to favorite it as well. I know a lot of you are enjoying Forza more than I thought. I didn't realize this many people would be enjoying Forza, but they're loving it. They're like loving the shit out of it, so that's great. And I am loving it too. This game is truly awesome. So, let's see who's presenting the early Sport Compact. I'm going to hold a guess that it might be Jeremy Clarkson.
Back in the 1960s, when
it.
petrol was free, the recipe for making a sports car was very simple. You stuck a big engine in the front, and then you took it out again and replaced it with an even bigger one. But then, in 1973, the Middle Eastern men who made all the petrol decided they didn't want to give it away for free anymore. Fortunately, some clever men in Japan had a very wise idea. Instead of enormous engines, they would create sportiness by making their cars small and light, with small and light engines. It was a philosophy that produced affordable classics like the Toyota Sprinter Trueno GT Apex. Later, that same philosophy gave us the Mazda Miata, or MX-5. In fact, it's a philosophy that's still creating some of the very best driver's cars out there. They might not be big, but they're often clever, and they will always put a smile on your face.
Oh god, they're old. That's old school. So what? There's a Celica SSI. These are all front wheel. Nissan 240SX SE. Toyota MR2 GT. Oh, that's not a bad little car. Nissan Silvia Spec R. Ooh, I like the Silvia. Acura Integra Type R, like I thought. Integra. Why is it American? Look, there's a US flag. Why is it that? That makes no sense. Dodge SRT4 ACR. That ain't happening. No. The Eagle Talon. This was a, believe it or not, this was a partnership between, it actually is an American brand, but hold on. It's a partnership between Ford and Mitsubishi. I'm actually not kidding you. That's how Eagle was. That's why it looks a lot like the early Eclipses from Mitsubishi. The Mazda Miata, the Eclipse. I love this Eclipse. I really did. I loved it. Toyota MR2 SC, the old MR2. Or the Toyota Sprinter Torino GT Apex. That's an old motherfucker. Why isn't it changing? There you go. 6.4. 6.6. 6.7. Sylvia's pretty quick. Okay, so it wants me to take the Silvia. So we're going to base that off the Silvia, I think. And we'll see what's best, okay? So it's pulling in a 6.7, which is quite quick. 4.7. Oh, shit. 7.7. 8.1 and a 4.8. Okay, let's look at the other, its buddies. So the Celica is going at a 6.1, doesn't beat it by anything. It's better handling, acceleration's not as good, the launch is not as good, the braking is a bit better, but no, overall I don't think so. The 240 is a little bit slower, it's got a little bit better handling, acceleration's not as good, the launch isn't as good, the braking's better. The MR2 from 95 is pretty much identical for speed. Handling's identical. Speed, it's a tiny bit slower by 1 point. Just that's the idea. Same thing with the acceleration. 1 point less. The launch is way better. The MR2 is better so far because it's got a much better launch, and overall it's pretty much identical. Except for the max speed is a point less, and the handling is identical. So basically, the speed and the acceleration are a point less, but the launch is 5 points higher. So we're going to replace this. I think we're going to, unfortunately, I do like the Sylvia. But I think I'm going to take the MR2. So I'm going to change some numbers here. 6.6. 6.6. And 4.7. That's fine. 7.7. 8.6. Way better launch. And 4.8. Okay, that's identical. So we did the Sylvia. The Integra. 6.2. Slower. Handling's is a little bit better handling. Not by much, though. Acceleration's not as good. The launch is definitely not as good. The braking's a little better. I don't think it's worth it. The Dodge SRT4. Yeah. Anyway. Are these all rear? This is rear wheel. This is rear wheel as well. This is front. 6.1, not as fast. 4.7, it's about the same. Little less. Acceleration's the same. Launch is worse. Braking's the same. No point. The Talon TSI Turbo. This is all-wheel. Yeah, this one was all-wheel. I remember that. 6.4, a little bit slower, not by much. Handling's a bit better. Acceleration's not as good. Launch is not as good. Braking's a little better. This is kind of similar, but I think the other one's better. So far, the MR2 is a little better. All right, the Miata, the MX-5. 5.8, definitely slower. Handling's way better. By 5.2, it's 5.2, so 7.7, same acceleration. Launch is slower and braking's quite good. It'll be good around the corners. That's what this one will be. The Eclipse, however, 6.6, identical. Handling is better. Acceleration's not as good. The launch isn't as good. And the braking is a little bit better. Shit. Acceleration can make a difference. I don't think it's happening, though. Alright, well, let's see what the DLC was. The Toyota MR2, the old one. 6 slower, handling's better, acceleration's not as good, launch isn't as good, braking's quite a bit better. And then the Sprinter, you're looking at 5.7, definitely slower. Handling is worse, acceleration's better. Really? Acceleration's pretty good. Launch isn't bad, braking's quite good. That's not a bad car when you think about it. But I think the winner is still, I think I'm going to go with the Toyota MR2 GT from 95. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, cool. I haven't driven a Toyota yet, but this will be right-hand drive. I like right-hand drive cars. They're cool. That's pretty neat. It's like a puzzle. Oh, I like that one. But it won't be like that. It'll be like that, except that. Duracell power. Ooh, I like that one too. I really like that. I think I might take that. But again, it won't let me apply it. It's going stock. See, that's going stock. It's just taking the design. But it does look pretty good. I don't have an orange car yet. Definitely price. I think that's so funny, though. You can get the tokens. I'll just buy with credits. Like, I'll get all the credits back and then some. It's pretty funny.
This is your 1995 Toyota MR2 GT.
Thanks. Toyotas were good in the 80s and 90s, and then in the early 2000s, they were pretty good. And then as they got towards 2005 to 2010, they started sucking. That's just my opinion. But then they got really good again. Like right now, they're quite good. Which is good to hear. Alright, so 8 races. We start off with Silverstone.
We return to England for another event at the famous Silverstone circuit.
Sorry. I like to scratch. Doesn't do anything, but you get the idea. Oh! Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. All right, let's do it. I have so many credits. It's ridiculous. I love the multiplier. VIP is totally worth the extra 20 bones, man. It really is. Dude, look at that. It's the Fast and Furious Eclipse. I love it. I love that. That is so cool. I knew you gotta. Someone made it, of course. That is genius. I would have taken that one too. Wow, this thing handles like it's a loose one. Oh my god, it's rear-wheel drive. I love that. Fast and the Furious Eclipse. I was thinking about getting the Eclipse. It's very similar to this. This car's quite fast. Dude, that is so cool. Eclipse! Dude, he totally turned into me. Fuck. That guy screwed me. Damn it, Brian O'Connor. Oh my god. Doesn't handle like you know. See how it's got that giant spoiler though? Would it let you put that on? Probably not, because that is a spoiler from it. Because it wouldn't let me take the big spoiler from my MR2 either. What if I have to have the pack, the DLC pack? That's still the first lap, so. Nice. Still got to advance a couple positions. I wonder if by the time I get the Skyline, you can get Brian's Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. I would totally take that livery. That's probably the car I'm going to end up taking in that class. See, look at this. Is a stock Eclipse next to that Eclipse. I would have the stock Eclipse. That's just it. I don't know why. I don't know if I can catch this first place guy. I gotta take him on the corners. shit, that was my chance, and I took that turn like a bitch. I just might be able to get him, though. Coming up to the end, he's got a talent, really. That all-wheel drive. Overtake the Talon. I'm not sure about this car. It's fast. It feels different than the... Stop listening. Stop listening. It feels different than my Impreza did, for sure. Oh my god, I didn't even get the first level with Toyota. I'm gonna look up if there's a livery DLC.
We now return to the Brickyard, the iconic Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indiana.
Huh. I don't know, man. Fuck. Alright, track days. This is a passing one, right? Dum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, dum. Am I right in front? No, I'm in the middle. Right. Whoa! Fuck! I'm sorry. I was looking in my mirror. I swear to God, I was. I feel like a dumbass. Oh, this is a passing one, right? I'm by myself. It's only one lap, so I gotta get stepping. Sorry. See, my line was pretty good. I didn't follow their line. Oh shit, this is the final. I have one more car to pass. Here we go. Another one? I don't think I have enough gap. No. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, finally reached Affinity 1. I'm surprised I didn't make it on the first go. I don't know.
Head back to the warm air of Monterey County, California for more racing at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca.
Yeah, blah da da da. Shoobity dooby dooby doo. Alright, just nothing but Toyotas of this class. We're on the Mazda Speedway. I do like this one. Are they all MR2s? Looks of things they are. Get your asses in gear, boys. I'm in 8th. It seems like I don't know. I guess there are a lot of guys in this race. It was a decent pass. I wouldn't say it was a good one. Whoa. Oh, that was so bad. I'm okay. Try to take me on the right. Not happening, buddy. Can nobody take the corkscrew? Ah! He's gonna spin me out. Look at how close this guy is. I can't even catch up to 2 or 1. I'm like kind of dead in the middle of these two guys. It's a 3-lap event though, so. Here we go.